Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video today. We're in the Polaris PC-12, a beautiful aircraft that I hope to professionally fly one day as a pilot, if my dreams ever come true. But for now, here we are in the flight sim with the update. Let's go ahead and jump inside, check it out, see what it has to offer. We're here in, I believe this is Key West. We're going to just put on real weather condition to make it a little bit better for us to decide if this plane is actually better than it has been. Alright, let's just take a look at this. So far, to be honest with you, just looking at the exterior of it, looks like they did a fantastic job. Very nice looking. This had a lot of electrical issues, supposedly that they have since corrected and fixed. The battery would drain and just die out in flight. I have never experienced that flying this aircraft. However, I have heard of other people having that issue with this aircraft. I don't know if I have a flight check for this, but I'm just going to go off of memory, I guess, then. I don't have one here. So, let's just try it out. We're going to start this beautiful aircraft up, and I love this plane. This is one of my favorite. Let's see here. If I can remember how to do it, let's put on the battery. I think they have a checklist. No? No checklist. Okay, but that's alright. Let's see if we can remember how it goes. Battery. That's auto. That's auto. And put on inertial separator. Seatbelt signs will come on. Battery 1. Battery 2 on. Okay, we'll leave that off. Navigation we can leave off for now as well. And go ahead and put on the nav and beacon. Okay. Align the GPS. And there's a light here. I believe that lightens up this, in case anybody's wondering how to get the panel lighting so you can see the engine startup process. That's how you do it. 2, we do have the condition lever in the cutoff position right now, which is okay. And there is a checklist in the iPad, I believe. And here are some of the other features. Let's just turn them all on just to check this out. So, we got a tow bar, covers, a little generator, wheel chocks, and that's the door, passenger, and front and back open. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and turn all of that back off. Close passenger door. Next. Oh, and they fixed this GPN GSX. So, I don't know if I can just get it to click here. Alright, it's not clicking. I thought they said they fixed the bug in it. Alright, maybe, is it my... I am inside the aircraft, right? Okay, maybe they didn't fix it, I don't know. Or maybe I have to have the plane on? Alright, well, let's start up the plane before we get into it. Avionics. Here we go. I'll just put that forward. Is that the condition lever? Oh yeah, it is. Whoops. No, we don't want that forward. Crack the throttle here. Open. Do a test of that. I remember that. I'm supposed to test that, right? Off. Auto. Okay. Alright, let's try to start this baby up here. Okay, waiting for the NG to rise to 18. Then we'll add a little bit of prop. Let's push the prop fully. Condition lever up. Let that rise. Okay, now we're gonna push the prop fully forward. Wow, it's kind of quiet in here. The NG didn't come up though. Because I forgot to put fuel. There we go. NG rising. ITT coming up. Animation of the prop is very nice too. They redid that. Sounds good. Set the auto. Lights on. Taxi lights on. Go ahead and turn the navigational systems on. Generator comes on here. Starter power is off. Batteries are looking good. This is a super cool, handy feature too. Little map they got. I really like this plane a lot. Alright. Let's turn on the rest of these things. Taxi light. Let's take it for a flight and see how it handles. Without hitting anything. Want to see brake testing here.
West Liberty 757, ready to taxi.
See how well.
Straight out with Echo. Taxi to and hold short runway 27 via taxiway.
Okay.
Echo Liberty 757.
That looks pretty good. Alright, we're going to take it up for a flight, see how it handles. The usual, guys. So far, so good. I'm liking it a lot. So, supposedly, a couple things they went over here with you guys. They have recently updated this aircraft. It had a lot of electrical issues. A lot of people weren't using it because of that. I've never had that issue. I don't know. I haven't really done a long stream with it, though, either. So, I couldn't really tell you one way or another. But I do notice that they have the exhaust tip sticking out there, which is super cool. I didn't see that before. I don't know if I just oversighted it, but texturing looks a lot better. It looks like they added some new features to the aircraft. The
Key West
autopilot is
Tower,
up here
Liberty
now.
757,
Pretty cool.
ready at runway 27, departing straight out.
So, yeah, let's go be PC pilots. I'm
Cleared
going to
for
spend some
takeoff
time
runway
flying this
27,
aircraft
Liberty
in the
757.
future on the stream because I want to practice flying this because maybe one day I can actually get my hands on one of these beautiful aircrafts. Would love to try it out. Alright, let's get to the center line here. Let's do a little bit of a run up. Put off the brakes. Let's go. Oops. Take off power set. A lot of left rudder coming in here. I don't know, 100 knots. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and pull back. Now people made fun of the gear up sound. Let's see how that sounds. Gear coming up. No, I still like it. It still sounds good to me. I like it. Whoa. I put up the flaps there. Maybe a little too soon. And I forgot to put the condition lever fully forward. That condition lever, you want to make sure you put it fully forward. I did not do that. Now, it is. Okay, we can turn those lights off, and landing lights and taxi lights come off as well. So far, not bad. Handle's pretty good. The propeller definitely looks better. Let's check the battery. Battery's still holding. No electrical system failure yet.
Key
Or
West Tower, Liberty
1,400
757 frequency
feet.
change. Navy Key approach Liberty 757 is type PC-12 4 miles west of Key West 1,600 feet. Request flight following. Squawk 5766 Liberty 757. Roger Liberty 757.
I love it. Alright, we're not going to go too far. We're doing about 200 knots already, so let's go ahead and start increasing our altitude here. Just going to start pulling back. I want to do a little bit of a test, so we're going to do power down. And I'm going to nose up here. Level out. A bit of a stall test. It's dropping airspeed pretty fast. The nose wants to come over. Stick shaker coming on. And snap into the right. Alright, let's try again. Nope, aggressive snap. Alright. I don't want to break anything on this plane, so let's try it to this side. We'll go ahead and pull back and see what happens. Power down, stall to the left. Stick shaker coming on. And then a snap to the right. So it handles pretty well. Let's check. Battery's still good so far. We'll have to take this in a stream to make sure that everything checks out for the battery. Take it for like an hour flight. Alright, let's go to the right here.
for Liberty 757. Miami Center, Liberty 757, 6,000 feet.
Okay. Power back on.
126.575, Liberty 757. Navy Key approach, Liberty 757, 5,200
Alright, I mean, it feels
feet.
good. It feels like it's flying very well. Let's start our descend here. Pull back our power. Put a notch of flaps in. We're gonna head back towards the keys here and try a little bit of a landing and see how that does. I had a lot of I guess, I don't know if you would say issues. Let me trim this plane out a little. But yeah, as far as flying this thing, it was very unbalanced too on you put in reverse thrust. So I'm curious to see how that handles. Sorry. Let's land right over here on this runway. 3,600 feet, descending, flaps 1. Doing about 160, I believe. 155, yeah, 160. We're gonna try to slow our speed down here. Add another notch of flaps. And of course, that sound is letting you know, gotta put out the gear. Let's put on our lights now. Landing lights. All the good stuff. So far, so good. I'm liking the way it's handling. Yaw damper could probably... Where is the yaw damper here? There we go. Turn that off for landing here. That might have been the reason. Could have been the reason why I was having a little bit of trouble on the takeoff. Had that yaw damper on, which is right here. I turned it off for the landing. I really do like this plane a lot. (1,300 feet), about 100 knots. Put another notch of flaps in there. This plane stops very quickly. I can actually add a little bit of... we'll crab in a little bit because of propeller. 900 feet to go here. Flaps are fully down now. 700. Alright. Definitely crabbing. The engine torque is pulling us one way, so we'll just put a little bit of right rudder in when we get closer to the ground here. Typical of these aircraft. Gotta have strong leg muscles. In there. Guess we could have went slightly to the other side of the runway. That does not look like a stable approach at all. Let's go ahead and put the power back in. Come back around for that one, huh? Gear coming up. That was not a good approach. Alright, that's alright. Let's try that again, huh? Alright. Yeah, that was, that's the thing with these aircrafts. They have a very powerful torque on the engine, so a lot of times when you come in, it tends to crab on you. You gotta kind of get that under control before you get too close to the ground like we were just at here. Hopefully I can do this. fly like a fighter jet, you know? I want to stall this thing. Okay. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Flaps coming in, gears coming down. Come back around, 12,000 feet. Flap. It's okay, flap. Alright, there we go. See how we do. I know PC12s, I've seen them nose down like this before. I'm not saying this is the proper way, but it's one way to get things done. Reverse thrust in. Let me see something. I'm going to stop the plane now, and I'm going to put reverse thrust on here. I want to see if it has the same problem they had before. Oh, maybe they fixed that. Okay, so before it used to have a problem tilting back too far and crashing the aircraft, so they fixed that issue, which is nice to see. Alright, well, now that all my warning systems are on and I broke this beautiful aircraft, I'm going to go park it up before I embarrass myself further. Also, the runway is that way. I mean the airport. U-turn. Let's just park it over here. Alright, well. Oh, you know what? Let's just see what it looks like at night. One last thing here. Oh yeah. Okay, so the lighting's still very nicely done. These are the lighting situation here, so turn that off. Because it has these lights on, but you can turn them off, I believe so. And it definitely looks very nice, nicely lit. Yeah, I like it. There you have it. And the outside, I think they did a really good job with this aircraft overall. And definitely liking the upgrades. So, alright, let's put it back to the daytime here and wrap this video up. This is the Polaris PC-12 by Carenado, a beautiful aircraft that had some issues with the electrical systems. They have redid it to make sense. Let's go ahead and put it back to low idle. Turn off the strobes, landing lights, beacon lights off. Put that all the way down. Feather the prop back, and let's cut the fuel. Inertial separator comes off. Seatbelt signs off. And avionics off. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another beautiful aircraft by Carenado, the Polaris PC-12. I love this plane. It's such a cool, unique aircraft. Fun to fly. And definitely highly recommend it. If you guys want to see a tutorial video on this, I did make one, how to start it up from scratch. Since it doesn't have a cold and dark checklist, I made a little bit of a tutorial. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts of this Polaris PC-12 is. But that wraps it up. I'll probably be doing a stream with this too soon in the future, so stay tuned for that. And thank you guys once again so much for watching. Peace. I'll see you in the next video.